What's up, guys? My name is Justin. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on iRacing for a little bit of late model stock at South Boston. Now, I ran one of these last night. Spencer was able to come and spot me, which was great. Thanks, Spencer. Really appreciate it. And it went not well. We were car number 7 in top split, which was like a 5K SOF, which is pretty nuts. Started 7th or ninth, I can't remember exactly, somewhere in the middle, but towards the back in the 15 car field, and like lap 1 or lap 2, I think, got jacked up, spun around, flipped over, and was only able to recover to 12th place. So it wasn't all bad. I learned a lot. However, it did not go well. That race was actually featured on Nick Nebbin's channel, Nebon 5, on YouTube. Pretty popular YouTuber and racer. So go check it out if you want to see how I ended up flipping over. He did a focus on his wording was something like, how the hell did this guy flip over at 40 miles an hour? Which is a fair point. I don't exactly know how it happened even 24 hours later now, but it was fun. I did enjoy it. I did learn some. Still learning this car. Again, it's not going to be a thing that I race every week or anything, but I figured we would get a recording in since it's week 1, and it's a car that I have a little bit of seat time in now with this track, and it should be fun, and we'll see how it goes. So again, I don't really have high expectations in the slightest. I don't really have any expectations, actually. We're going to kind of show up and see what happens, really. But you know, I've definitely seen weirder stuff happen. So I don't know. I guess we'll see how big the split size is, what number I am, who the competition is, and then we'll form expectations from there. I did learn I need to make a adjustment to my brake bias compared to what I had. We're gonna go down to my typical number 13 here to get a couple laps in of practice. Got about 5 minutes. We're gonna go in here to my brake bias. We're gonna run 54.5 for Q, and then we're going to take it down to another click, which I think is like 53.7 for the race to try to help save some of that right front tire. I had pretty good right rear tire wear, actually, compared to some of the fast guys. Granted, I did go 4 laps down getting my car fixed. That played a little bit of a factor in my right rear tire savings. But my right front was 60, which was not great, in 6 laps. So this car does sound great. It reminds me back of being at my home track, WIR, Wisconsin International Raceway. Super fun track. Really enjoyed it. I wish I'd scanned it, but it never will, so at the very least, maybe someday we'll get a Slinger. In the meantime, though, I love the sound of the car, and I actually enjoyed on this track. It was a lot of fun, as much as it's pretty physically demanding to wrestle this car around here at actual high speed. Not a good lap at all. I need to focus in here for a second. Actually, run a solid lap. We're going to have well over 100 people in the split again, even though it's 11:15 p.m. Eastern, which is pretty cool to see the car get this kind of popularity right after that. We'll see if it sticks. Relatively happy with that. I ran 2:09 in Q last night, which was not a great lap. Definitely not my best lap. I'd like to run a sub 2, but I think it'd be a success in this Q. Even though that's probably still slower than the fast guys are basically at 0 in the fixed set here. But if I could run a sub 2, I'd be happy with that. And then kind of end up with better tire wear than I had last night. If we finish, relatively decently, not second to last. The tire wear, learned a little bit, that would be a success. I definitely burned off the right front, pushing pretty hard. I'm going to try not to do that. Hopefully the brake change helps a little bit. The driving style change helps a little bit. So we'll see. Not a lot of big names I've seen popping. Usually, there are a handful of really notable guys that are popping into practice. I haven't really seen anybody that's a household name yet, so that's a sign that a lot of people are just kind of enjoying the car, which is good. I can do the short track series. It's a lot of fun. Already they're starting to push those just a little bit. 60 lap race for 10 laps in this practice run here. Definitely need to focus on my center speed a little bit. Using less brake. Take care of the front tires. We'll see. I'm kind of playing it by ear. Don't really have any expectations. Back up slightly and still maintain decent enough pace, save a little more tire, so we're going to get run over doing that initially. But of course, those first handful of laps is where you can save the most tire when you're kind of stacked up, as long as you don't get run over, basically. So we'll see. How much time we got here? A couple minutes in. I should really wear a watch when I do these things, so I can just check that really easy. But whatever. There we go. Apron definitely helps you rotate this car quite a bit. I've been running up a lane. Last night I was going by some lappers. You can really actually work it well. They're really good white late corner exit, running up like a lane or half a lane. And straightening out your exit just a little bit as tires wear. Really get a good run, just about good enough to attempt to make a pass, but you gotta be very careful, obviously. Alright, we'll wrap that up, get ready for race time. Where we end up there at 170, just about a tenth off the fastest guys, which is fine. Not concerned. Again, sub 2 is the goal for Q lap. We'll see if that works out or not. Again, I don't really see any notable big names in here. Obviously, someone's got to be in top split. Cody Tabor. That guy used to league race with way back in the day. Not very good, but I guess he was a nice enough guy. Not the brightest guy either, but good enough guy. All right, here we go. Top split, I'm sure we're going to be. We're at still 5,100 or so here on the alt for oval, which is good. Allows me to kind of be competitive, but be in top split and not take myself too seriously. We were number 7 last night, like I said, 5,000 SOF. I don't quite expect that tonight with the later time slot, but we'll see. If we could be, again, number 6 or 7 or even 5 would be good for me. I anticipate we'll be 4 or 5, 6, somewhere in there. So depending on how many big names showed up, I don't know what their schedule is on Thursday nights. A lot of people probably running Road to Pro and other things still, so we'll see. Brooks is here. We are number 6. Caden Anderson's here. Brooks won last night's race, so hopefully we can not die. Nathan Lyons was also in there. Got killed in the same wreck I got killed in. Field of 16, that was actually good. Helped me out just a little bit for that. All right. Right to it. Need on the SR, I can get some hop right out here. Again, number 6 here, name of the game. Field of 16. Let's just finish top like 13 on the end with that. And again, hopefully, the tire where I think that'd be an absolute bonus. A little bit weaker field, obviously, than we had last night. Brooks is still going to probably run away with this thing handily. But we'll see what everybody else can do. Just kind of survive. Do all right. Maybe save a little bit of tire. We'll see. Definitely a little bit loose up the corner. But like I'm early, the car is loose as well, so. It's a track temper, track wear thing. Tires, we'll see. Did run sub 2 right there, but still pretty slow. Fully expect to be slow. That is not a surprise in the slightest. I'd like this to be able to turn into, a great run every single digits. I don't anticipate that happening in a field like this. Eventually, that's the goal, is to finish single digits in these moments. Top 13 tonight would be the goal, beat 3 cars. Hopefully, have a little better tire wear than we had last night. That's going to be the benchmark for learning here. So, every couple laps we get in here, more data, and everything else get more comfortable. A little bit more SR as well. We lost a really good jump last night. So, see what we got. Oh, we got 3 wide. Just stopping on track makes no sense. Small track, but it's not so small that we stop on track. So. We got 7 good laps in here just about, so see how that plays out. So lap time like, oh, okay, good, because I was going to hit that guy 100%. We're second to last. Perfect. We'll qualify with this brake bias. I want to run the click lower for the race, remember that. But we'll run this for Q here. Alright, another lap. Let's see if we can run 7-2. Okay, a little bit of a slide late exit is a 1:13. I'm pretty happy with that. It's not going to be that fast. Certainly not going to be anywhere near the super fast guys like Brooks, but it'll be up in there somewhere. Brooks ran 98. Good lord, we are not doing that. So this is good. If we can just kind of stay right here, hopefully we'll be able to maybe be in front of the big wreck. That would be a nice change of pace. And I know that I hopefully can save tires a little bit better than some of these guys. Maybe not all of them, but we'll see. All right. Where are we? Down to 6th. Okay, just about everybody's qualifying. All right. So now we are down to 7th. Looks like Chase ran up ahead. So at least we'll be on the bottom. We're in the single digits. We're in the bottom. Lap I ran last night would have put me 13th though. So that's kind of right where our goal is. We'll see. Everybody's in the 2s. This is a pretty crazy split other than Brooks. He's going to drive away, I assume. But we'll see how it goes. If we just don't get wrecked immediately, that will be good. I don't know what this new auto fuel thing is there. I guess it could set to how many laps you want. Like extra, I'll have to mess with that in some league races and stuff. I'm not exactly sure how that works. We do have the fast repair on again with the crashes again and everything. Alright, well hopefully, like I said, we can just kind of hang out and finish. We can chill a little bit because we can afford to go backwards in the short term. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how long run plays out. But for now, we'll just kind of chill. Probably going to be about a 15-16 minute race would be my assumption that we'll have some time. Before the next race, which you will see on Saturday. This is going to come out Friday. But you will see the next race I'm going to do after this on Saturday, unless it just goes awful, and then you'll never see it at all. So, alright, we are rolling here. I'll save as much front tire as I can. At all. We want to have everything we got left. Nathan and Lyons, you may remember him. I ran B Open at Daytona with him. We swapped the lead quite a bit between us a couple of times several months ago. He was also in that race last night. All in the same wreck I was, but was not able to continue. He had that so much behind me. I think he was 14th or 15th, so probably roughly similar speed to what I got, not a little faster. Again, we're just going to try to survive here. Brooks is going to run away. We just got to kind of try to make it. Round up around 10th. I think if we can settle it around 10th would be good, and then hang on hopefully for the end, hope for some attrition. That doesn't include me. Go from there. So ready to rock and roll. We know roughly where Brooks goes based on last night. I can actually see him a little better tonight as well, which is good. Fire off there. Again, just gonna try to be patient here. Right my time. Not really going anywhere at this point, so guy is hella loose up there. Step the gas before cars go apart. Behind us looks like he is a little bit quicker. just let the settle down. Wait. Just kind of hanging out for the time being. I'll do recharging the engine that much behind me. It's going to be okay. Just a little bit of back tires with it there. Seriously? New car, driving standards do not change. And I'm severely hurt when I crushed the ball, so dude dive bomb the shit out of me, sir. And tried to set up the wall, which is just great. I just love it. So we are completely killed. Right foot is totally hosed. I have not straight steering wheel to go straight, which is not great. All sorts of toe out problems. So again, guess we might just hang out now because again, we're not going anywhere with this damage. So. Just hang out, save tires, see what we got. Again, top 13s to go. We're still running 12th, even though we should have been 8th at the first there, and then we cleared us out. So. We'll see what we can do. Definitely not going to have one tire. We're having all sorts of front end damage and probably wiper as well. We'll see. One way to go. Not ideal. This track again, pretty small, car hard to pass, so you just drive your shit in there with the sticks. That's the kind of classy guys you get in this series, especially with no cautions. First week of a new car, everybody's got king dicks. So that's alright, that's the name over them for sure. Al Vitelli, pretty straightforward. Not sure if that's someone's alter if they was driving that. I've never seen it before, regardless. Noted. Oh yeah, we already come out tight, we got all sorts of right front damage. Center now with this damage, it's really, really hard. Already similar feeling to how I was feeling after 40 laps last night. We're at 10 laps, so looks like it's a little better than 3 and 4 than this one too. We gotta just hope for some more attrition that we're not part of it. If we get 4x from that, yes. Gotta do some more SR, unfortunately, not ideal. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm not gonna fight this guy too terribly hard behind us. We're gonna watch roll over for him. Not gonna overdrive here. Slightly. Undoubtedly let him go. Definitely been on the lap before, so we probably got further than we got last night. We got jumped into lap 2 last night. We didn't make it much further. Central with this damage, we're definitely putting up these 2 guys in behind us for sure. So all I can do is just allow it. Really struggling with the nose to want to cut. Struggling the car to rotate even on the throttle, which is pretty crazy because this car does rotate quite a bit on the throttle. But we are just holding his business, so really having to wait on the phone, which sucks. How good, solid top 10 speed if we can just kind of find the rhythm. Now we're absolutely hosed. Just keep going on over the line here. We're kind of okay. We're just getting on rotate the center. I think that's good. line up here on the top at Silver. Classic. Well, this will be a big irony loss again, but yeah, I guess that's what I get running this kind of garbage with these shitty drivers. Just frustrating because I think we're a little better than we're winning.
My bad.
Who doesn't love karma?
I thought I backed it down enough to kind of get line and followed up.
Let's keep Brooks honest, which is good to see. Maybe we'll get to us at some point. There's another spinner. Another freebie. It's back to 13th, I believe, at least. That'll be a thing. Another slow car or same slow car? Same slow car. Still. Spot's a spot. Kind of unfortunate now. That would have been more free to at least one if that did take us out. At least he's back in 15th now for time. Looks like West Grab's probably a little bit than I am still. Just got to keep chugging along, hope for some death. Cross flags halfway. I can see it. Seventh driving car so much differently, losing so much momentum here. With all the damage we got, it's so difficult. I can't tell you how much different it feels in the center of the corner. Which really sucks, really frustrating. So even if we get a number of tires here, it's not going to represent it. It's just going to work the front tires so much harder. Trying to be, you just can't. You got the damage like this, you just can't. You got to take what you got to go. Hopefully we have some drama up here ahead so that we can at least have a shot. We can't really pass anybody, I'm sure we're going to be so tight at the bottom. If we get up underneath somebody, it's just going to be this massive risk spin around, so I don't want to be doing that. If we can just kind of protect here from the 12 car, that would be, I guess, good enough. Hopefully there's another self-spin or two like that. 2 freebies. It's 11th. Alright, well, could be worse. Still got to beat this 12 car. At least we got a couple more easy ones. This dude's at, can't see it. Get off track. So we did. Sweet. Definitely out of front tires though. 12 cars all over us here trying to line I was using last night to line up, so we can pass down the straightaway. I'm going to try to protect that and not let it happen. We'll see. Again, I'd normally talk a lot more shit to the 4 car, but again, he ended up spinning out anyways, and so at least currently running behind us, hopefully he stays behind us. I'd love to get 1 or 2 more freebies. That'd be an absolute win. All things considered, they're racing pretty hard to go 9 and 10, so it's not out of the question. I'm just really trying to back in these corners and get runs. Interesting strategy, and I don't blame him. I mean, I'm definitely slowing the end of the way. He's not quite doing it right. He's not quite close enough to, do an over-under thing on the corner exit here for getting overlap. So keep doing what I'm doing. We got just enough margin here not to really keep too close of an eye on them here yet. Definitely struggling in the center of 1 and 2, especially with both ends for sure in the center. Just see Brooks back up the rear view. Kate roughly right behind him. So.
Let it go, boy.
Fun car. I enjoy it. I think tracks that are a little bit bigger perhaps have lanes to pass, and certainly aren't just about running people over and having more fun. And there aren't that many of those in the late model circuit. I mean, like USA can be really good. I think Sonat's probably going to be cool. Smearman could be good. 5 legs could be good. We'll see. See how tire wear comes in as well, of course. But regardless, I'm learning a lot. I'm enjoying it, even if the races have been very frustrating. I'm learning a lot, and I'm still enjoying driving the car, even if the results aren't that good. So that's at least a thing. That's a positive. It looks like just another laser on the back. You can tell that we got the marbles there, but you can just about see they're all up in the second groove, lane and a half off the yellow line, roughly. So it's actually good to see. It means I'm not missing anything if we're all still around the bottom this whole time. So at least on the fixed set, that's the way to go. We're going to be up at 15 to go here. We'll come back to the line. Quarter distance left. We are going to get lapped here by Rosie at some point. Hopefully, just roll through us. Not have too much of an issue. Maintain this 11th spot. Looks like we got plenty of space behind Kate there. Chase in third. Where hopefully we can just kind of settle it. Even if it goes all wrong, finish 12th. We'd like to hold 11th though. Maybe get a free get hurry on for a top 10. We'll see. Car again. What a surprise. Imagine that.
Brakes right in the middle of the corner.
You're dumb for 4 cars.
Imagine that. What a surprise. What a shame.
But then the take for 15 laps or lap down.
Not big time there. It's got me, what, 12x now, so definitely running out of instant points to use up. Used 4 on me and spun twice at least, so.
I get the bottom here.
Definitely gotten more freebies than we deserve. We got, what, 3 or 4, so. Again, not a great race. I think on pace we could easily have run, frankly, all the freebies. I think we could run 9th and 10th. 9th is quite a ways ahead, but I've definitely been held back by this damage. 10th is still right in front of us, so I don't think we got hit. We just had a nice smooth start. Again, happens. So, I'll take a look at the tires, even though we're probably not going to run very much at all. May learn about the right rear. Again, I'm happy we got the power really early and do so much oversteer to try to get the thing to even half rotate, so probably not going to learn much. I know we're going to be struggling with the way to go. I'm taking it easy just because of the damage. I'm having to drive. Free to go. He's definitely getting much better exits behind me. It's 2.5 seconds just to run on Kate here in the last 20 laps. It's quite the driver, obviously. 97, unbelievable talent. Still pretty crazy to see it happen in front of you when they were relatively close together the first 20 laps. I'm really trying to back these up to get a run. White flag. They're still just a smidge faster, basically even at least 16 ahead of us. Really sucks that we couldn't grab top 10 here. 11 could have been much worse with how it started. Take it, worse. And we beat the 4 car. That's all good. I don't even have to clean them up then. Take a look at what happened. Call the wrap. Just park here, whatever. Alright. First of all, we'll check the tires so I don't forget. 38.87. So we did save more right rear, even with that, but 38 again. I was just plowing my balls off on the right front there. Really not good, not ideal. What lap was that? Lap 4? Yeah, so I mean, I didn't exactly protect this hard here. I figured he'd have a run at some point to get inside of me, but he had him covered off and just made the room.
Hey Nathan, what's your tires?
And then, I mean, he plowed. He's not on the bottom. I mean, he definitely started on the yellow line, so that's where I saw him last. He's right next to me. I can't see him at this point. And I did. It does look like I turned down, and maybe I did, and that's parts of the racing incident. But
Somebody stay with the tires.
it looks
Okay,
like
good. Thank
Brooks's
you.
tires are worse than they were last night as well. So
I
maybe
hope
it's
that ain't
more
yours.
tire wear here. But he does push up off the yellow line. That's what I'm going to blame this year. So at our point of contact here,
Yeah,
he's
I just
like
suck at
almost a full lane off the
saving
bottom.
tires.
So just kind of got hooked together. I got the worst of it. And the right front was not moving the slightest. So that's where all our damage came from. Why we were so freaking off pace. But it's all right. It works out. Where did the 7 finish? He ended up 3rd. So that's interesting. 12x for the 4 car. What a guy. Alvitelli. Love to see it. 4x for me. Not great. See how bad the iRacing loss is. Probably not going to be that bad. Maybe 60, 70, which is good. I'm cool with that. Survey says much lower SOF, 4100. 47, we'll take it. Just about 5100. Lost another 0.1 SR. Love to see it. Another dub for Brooksy. The 4 car was a 5500. Well, that makes all the sense in the world then. Thinks he's really good, but he's not. I never got a clean lap to show what kind of pace we had. We probably had the slowest, fastest lap. We did indeed, just barely beating West Graham. So not ideal, not great by any means. It is what it is, but keep learning, go on to the next one. So we'll take that. Solid P11 or whatever I was. Could have been much worse. So thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you drop a like and sub down below. Don't want you to miss any action from iRacing. Any of the other series I got, they'll be coming out in the next couple of weeks. Been recording lots of those to get ready ahead of time. So that's been great. Make sure you keep an eye out for those. And of course, anything else I may post at any given time, but mostly iRacing for now. So thank you so much as always. Till next time. Bye bye.